Alphabet announced Q4 quarterly earnings last month. It was a really solid quarter for Google Cloud, which grew 30% year over year. We're now at an annual run rate of about $48 billion with a backlog of $93 billion. Obviously, our investments in Google Cloud Marketplace with partners is driving a big part of that growth. In fact, Sundar, our CEO, specifically called out Marketplace in his opening statement. The blurb here is a little bit of a paraphrase, but he's saying partners is driving a lot of our growth. And in fact, 2024, customers purchased billions of dollars of software, data, GenAI, security through Marketplace in 2024. We added 2,000 net new solution listings last year. So this is a 160% year-over-year increase in terms of added listings. And then if you look at the gross transaction value, the dollars that flow through Marketplace, both through our channel partners as well as the GenAI solution category, that grew at 170 and 500% year-over-year respectively. So just really tremendous growth and momentum across the business.
Learn how to master cloud marketplaces in just 5 weeks with our cohort course. Accelerate your growth by tapping into the $300+ billion cloud spend that enterprises have committed to AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. Discover the future of go-to-market with Roman. During 10 weekly sessions, you'll learn how to leverage this fast-growing channel and network with top industry experts and partnership leaders. We will dive into marketplace strategies, internal buy-in, building relationships with the cloud, and mastering co-sell. Join our upcoming cohort.
I want to say thank you to Dai Vu, Managing Director of Google Cloud Marketplace. Dai Vu has been leading Google Cloud triple-digit growth year over year and billions of transactions growing through Google Cloud Marketplace annually, and he's been leading teams that has incredible background across the entire Google ecosystem.
I'm Dai, so I lead our Google Cloud Marketplace business and go-to-market initiatives. So Marketplace is a super strategic area for us, and we're seeing a lot of growth. I think we're all seeing this fundamental transformation in terms of how business software is being bought and sold. So very excited to be here with you and share some things like the business momentum, how Marketplace is quickly becoming our primary or the route to market for our solution partners, and then talk a little bit about focus areas for 2025. So our vision for Marketplace is to be the primary online distribution model for Google Cloud. So really provide this universal catalog of solution that runs on or with Google Cloud. And it's, as I mentioned, just modernizing procurement via online discovery, simplified purchasing, very efficient deployment of this enterprise set of solutions. And I think we've done some amazing things in the last 12 to 15 months, whether it's enhancing the platform experience or just unlocking new opportunities for customers and partners. So let me highlight a few things here. Okay, so Marketplace Channel Private Offers. So this is the MCPO, or this is the comprehensive program that allows ISV partners to provide, authorization and discounting to channel partners and enables sort of channel-led private offers for solutions on Marketplace. And as a differentiator, we enable channel partners to maintain that relationship with customers as their partner of choice. We also recently just launched professional services as a formal solution type. So now customers can, find and buy things like assessments, implementation, premium support SKUs, managed services, training, and others. We also relaunched upfront multi-year prepay for folks who have been with us for a while. So this is really upfront payments for contract terms up to 5 years in duration, and it includes for both direct and channel partners. And then the commit drawdown for the customer is ratable annually over the term. And the benefit here is, ISVs can potentially get more cash up front in exchange for more favorable discounting. Customers may have IT budget that they can use or lose, and then of course the channel partner they're involved, they can provide value-added services like financing. Okay, the next one, private marketplace. This lets cloud administrators curate a collection of vetted products listed on Marketplace that's very specific to their organization. So this really helps with things like cost, security, and compliance. Now, the last two I have on this slide are things we actually launched a while back, but 2024, we scaled quite a bit. So let me highlight those. So AI and data marketplace, these are about new solution types. So this is about accelerating the monetization of AI and data assets for our partners, and really establish Google Cloud as that preferred provider of AI and data solutions. And then the Marketplace Customer Credit Program, or MCCP. This provides customers a 3% general use Google Cloud credit when they procure net new solutions, eligible marketplace solutions for the first time. And this has been a very critical lever for us to jointly win new customers. Okay, let's talk about growth. Alphabet announced Q4 quarterly earnings last month. It was a really solid quarter for Google Cloud, which grew 30% year over year. We're now at an annual run rate of about $48 billion with a backlog of $93 billion. And, obviously our investments in Google Cloud Marketplace with partners is driving a big part of that growth. In fact, Sundar, our CEO, specifically called out Marketplace in his opening statement. The blurb here is a little bit of a paraphrase, but he's saying partners is driving a lot of our growth. And in fact, 2024 customers purchased billions of dollars of software, data, GenAI, security through Marketplace in 2024. So, and then on the bottom, we have some additional growth metrics. So first, the 160%, we added 2,000 net new solution listings last year. So this is a 160% year-over-year increase in terms of added listings. And then if you look at the gross transaction value, the dollars that flow through Marketplace, both through our channel partners as well as the GenAI solution category, that grew at 170 and 500% year-over-year, respectively. So just really tremendous growth and momentum across the business. So as I mentioned, we added hundreds of net new partners and thousands of new solution listings, which certainly improves our selection and scale. But just a snapshot of the partners that were added in terms of Marketplace in the last 12, 15 months adds to the diversity of the solution. So first, we added commercial LLMs from companies like AI21 Labs, Anthropic, and Mistral. We added companies with massive market caps like NVIDIA, Broadcom, and Deloitte. We have commercial data sets from leading data providers from Dun & Bradstreet and Equifax. We added Oracle Database in September, which gives customers direct access to Oracle database services running on OCI that are deployed in Google Cloud data centers. So we believe this unlocks a number of applications. And of course, we're excited to see companies like ServiceNow, SAP, Workday, and more recently announced Salesforce. So these are just large companies in the business application space. So, they have huge customer base, associated spend, large ecosystem. And I think this signals the ongoing maturity of cloud go-to-market and marketplace, because just a few years ago, most would say these are not the type of solutions that are ideal and optimally procured through marketplace. But these companies are approaching this in a very strategic way. This is not a tactical, hey, let's get listed so we can get a specific deal done. They're investing and they view this as a very long-term strategic revenue growth play. So, across all of our partners, they're kind of viewing marketplace and cloud go-to-market as a very efficient route to market, because ultimately they want to sell where buyers are buying. And as we know, the world is moving to marketplaces. And in fact, if you look at our top ISV partners, they're seeing significant benefits in terms of marketplace versus some of their traditional channels, whether it be acceleration in deal cycle time, 42%, and that's through standardized agreements, simplified negotiation. You can avoid some of the lengthy procurement and vendor review cycle times, 35% increase in win rates, driven primarily with our strong co-sell engagement we have in the field, partners having access to that cloud committed spend, and then customers knowing that solutions on Marketplace is the fastest way to consume GCP. And then 32% increase in deal sizes, because private offers provides that seamless transition from that sales-led motion and bringing that online. And we are consistently seeing deal sizes of tens of millions of dollars and even like nine-figure deals as well. So, and of course, Marketplace also provides a lot of stickiness and retention, and it's an enabling platform, renewals and expansion. So it's mainstream. And I think if you're a partner, you really have to view this as a standard component of any go-to-market playbook. And then we believe it will quickly become the channel. And a lot of our partners, our top partners, are driving upwards of 50% of their GCP business through Cloud Marketplace. Now, from a customer perspective, no doubt the ability to draw down on the cloud committed spend has been a big driver for the marketplace adoption and growth. But I think over the last, 1 to 2 years, it's no longer the top reasons why customers scale through Marketplace. They're seeing reasons around things being able to procure and fulfill very quickly because it's a very scalable and repeatable process, very integrated with Google Cloud. It's integrating your software budget into a growing cloud budget, and you can consolidate some of the vendor and billing relationships. And they know they can get their solutions to their teams very quickly without the need for things like separate billing agreements. And of course, the ability to provide things like governance, customization, access controls, and employee deploy configurations and added benefits. So even if cloud committed spend may have been the initial driver for the growth, we do find that after customers do a handful of deals, they expand their usage considerably, and there are many compelling reasons why. And in fact, a recent IDC study explored the value and benefits of organizations acquiring software through Google Cloud Marketplace. So I'm sharing some metrics here. Certainly, there are quantified financial benefits, primarily around optimizing third-party software spend, minimizing duplicative or unnecessary spend, and also achieving better savings through committed spending discounts. But they're also seeing a lot of benefits around things like procurement and deployment efficiency. So this is acquiring software on a unified platform, integrated with Google Cloud and software requirements, and then efficiencies across other organizations like finance, procurement, and compliance teams, because you have ready access to the purchasing information, integrated cost reporting, and the ability to leverage some of these pre-negotiated contracts. So I would encourage you to download a free copy of this report. You'll find it on the Google Cloud Marketplace primary marketing page. Let me talk a little bit about key focus areas for 2025. So certainly we're adding a ton of value for customers and partners, but we're continuously expanding and deepening our value. So the first area is around unlocking the channel. As we say in the past, the prevailing view of, maybe 5 years ago is that Marketplace was going to compete with channel partners. But what we're finding is that these enterprise deals are very complex. Sales processes involved a lot of different partners, as Jay mentioned, complex technologies. Customers are seeking expert partners to help them discover, procure, and deploy and manage these technologies. And of course, the professional services skills that the partners bring remains a critical component of managing the technology lifecycle for these customers. So now we see that channel is going to play a critical role in driving marketplace growth, because most of the at-scale ISVs have a very large established channel. And of course, many customers trust their trusted channel partners to simplify and manage what is going to be a growing portfolio of solutions through Marketplace. So I think, in terms of what Canalys predicts, 50% by 2027 of Marketplace purchases will flow through the channel. And of course, we're investing heavily in this area. We've had a flurry of launches over the last 12 to 18 months, whether it be reseller discounting at the transaction, sub-billing account, or parent billing account, discount protection, cross-channel commit burn down for direct commit customers, ISV reseller enablement. So ISVs can bring along their top channel partners without them needing to be full-fledged GCP resellers. And of course, this culminated in the big milestone launch of MCPO, Marketplace Channel Private Offers, last summer, because we believe these capabilities and launch are just going to be the foundation, and 2025 is going to be a big year in which we scale it. So the next around expanding our offerings. As I mentioned, professional services is a formal solution type just recently launched. So customers can access, a network of qualified third-party service providers to support their digital transformation journey. So from a partner seller perspective, you get streamlined sales processes, simplified billing and compliance. You can do more cross-sell service attach, and then you can attract new customers. And of course, customers can take advantage of the consolidated billing, reduce time to effort, and finding the right services with their cloud providers. And I think this is just another example of us enabling all partner types to participate in Marketplace, whether it be selling services. And I think there's an opportunity here for Marketplace to play a bigger role to align with customer preferences for solutions, integrated solutions, right? Which is, how do you take and simplify complex transactions by bringing a very diverse set of products and services together on the platform. And, I want Marketplace to be this central online mechanism to connect both sales services partners and ISVs to really facilitate this co-sell at scale. One concrete example we've had is this concept of industry value networks, which is really combining the expertise and offerings from a systems integrator, an ISV, a content provider, domain or industry-specific AI model, really to create this comprehensive and differentiated, repeatable, high-value solutions. And it's all about, accelerating time to value and reduce risk for customers. So I think Marketplace is going to be a key enabler for this. So the next one is around harnessing the power of data and AI. So we all know that GenAI is this transformative technology of our time, and